Hey, Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps with the Boxing Social in partnership with freebets.com and Forged Irish Stout and Empire Fight Store. And I'm joined now with the one and only Oscar Valdez. Oscar, it's good to see you. I haven't seen you in quite some time now. How have you been?
I've been good. I took some time off after my last fight with Vaquero Navarette. As many people know, we lost the fight, and it was very hard on me. It was very hard because you're used to you're used to the things when you do everything right, when you're disciplined, you're focused, things should go your way. That's not always the case, and it wasn't this case on my last fight. I think camp was perfect. The game plan was perfect, and I didn't get the win. And the world crumbled on me. I felt crushed. So I took some time with my family, get a detox from everything, enjoy everything, enjoy life. And then once I got the hunger back, I got the call. It was almost like everything's meant to be in a certain way, a certain time. Got the call from Bob Arum. There's a fight coming up, and I say it's better now than ever because I'm hungrier than ever, and I want another shot for the world title. So this is another step for that.
You and Liam Wilson obviously have your previous opponent in common in Navarette. Have you watched Liam's performance against him? What did you make of it?
Yes, I was there when he fought Vaquero Navarette in Glendale, Arizona, and tremendous fighter. Many thought that he should have won that fight because he sent to a canvas, and Vaquero was hurt, and the referee let Vaquero continue, and that was a good call because Vaquero ended up winning at the end of the night. But that just proves who Liam Wilson is. A tough fighter who comes forward and gives it his all. Of course, that's what us fighters want to do. We want to get closer to the world title, and that night, Liam Wilson showed it, how hungry he is. So I think it's just going to be a great fight, me and Liam Wilson. We're going to give it our best to see who takes a closer step for the world title shot.
You realize that also says a lot about you as well because you're taking on a tough opponent. Some people want to be able to bounce back with maybe an easier opponent and when they come off of a loss, especially one that affected you greatly. So obviously that says a lot about your character and who you are as a fighter.
I mean, I'm not asking for easy fights. I'm just asking for opportunities. There's a lot of talented fighters down in Mexico. There's a lot of fighters who I know that could be world contender fighters who can end up becoming world champions. All they need is a chance. Chance is everything. So I feel blessed that I have this chance right now. I get another chance because many people know, boxing could be cruel. Once you lose, you might be out of the game, and people don't believe in you no more. And it's a cruel. It could be a cruel sport. But I feel blessed that I'm here right now, and I will take advantage of it. I pray every night. I work hard every night, and I tell myself we're gonna accomplish our dream again to become a world champion. And I want to be that example. That not only because you have a loss means you're done in the sport. There's a lot you can offer. So for that example to be proven, I first have to win. So I'm gonna get my best.
It's crazy that and I really only feel like that's in boxing. Where if you may have one loss, then everyone sort of writes you off. Like you see at UFC, and people are constantly losing, and they're still landing big fights, within that year.
Yeah, boxing, like I said, boxing can be cruel. I think that style became because of Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather, there's a reason why he was his undefeated record, but I feel everybody's trying to protect that undefeated record and not take the big fights. That kind of hurt the sport of boxing, but I feel it's coming back. I think last year was a good year for boxing. With a fighter like Terence Crawford and Errol Spence was an amazing fight. And I think it's coming back to the old days now. So I want to be part of it, and I want to put that example out there. Not just because you have a loss means you're done. You got great examples like Chavez, Marvelous Hagler, Sugar Ray Leonard. You got Oscar De La Hoya, fighters who had defeats, but they were still great. Muhammad Ali, the greatest fighter of all time, and they were still considered warriors and great legends. So let's go back to that boxing.
You talked about pulling yourself out of it. A lot of people, it's easy for us to say that's what you did, but how did you do that with being able to sort of get yourself back into this mindset and, falling in love with boxing again?
I just got a tremendous family. I got my father. I got a great team, a great wife who supports me, and And I got my.
Because it was a series of unfortunate events, especially in 2022. You know, obviously not the decision you wanted in 2023. So here we are. It's a fresh year for you.
And there's a saying, I can either make you or break you, make you or make you, and that's true. I'm very optimistic. I think positive all the time, and you know, I'm gonna learn from those mistakes. You know, if you lose, if you're down on the canvas, you get up, you shake it off, and you continue. That's inside the ring and outside the ring. So I took a step back. You know, enjoy my family, enjoy my ranch lifestyle. Very simple. And once I got hungry, everything happens for a reason. I got that phone call, and I said, "Let's do it." And I've been staying active. I'm always in the gym, but now it's really staying in the gym and really focus and let's get this win now.
Obviously, the win is the goal on the night, but you have a very exciting Mexican style. Can we anticipate a stoppage? Is that what you're aiming for?
I never promise a stoppage. I never promise a knockout of a year, a fight of a year. I never promise none of those great things inside the ring. But what I will promise is always giving my 100% inside the ring. And every time I do that, there's fireworks. It's a good night of boxing. You know, quitting for me is not an option, and losing isn't either. So I will always give my best. Even if I'm losing, I will try to win. And that's one thing that I will promise everybody: go in there and give it my best.
Lastly, obviously the fight that's tomorrow night, Teofimo Lopez versus Jamaine Ortiz. Prediction?
100% Teofimo. I'm Team Teofimo, man. He's my guy. Besides he's my guy. He's my friend and everything. His athletic abilities are in another level. Now, Ortiz, he's not an easy fighter. Nothing but respect for Ortiz, and he's been proving over the last years who he is. This is not an easy fight, and I wouldn't take this fight easy if I was Teofimo, because anything could happen in the sport. I've seen the odds being minus 700, and I was surprised because Ortiz is not minus 700. He's not an easy fight, but I'm rooting for my guy, Teofimo.
Oh, sorry, just really quickly, what are your thoughts on Teofimo saying that he would like to face Terence Crawford?
Well, it just shows what type of. That's why. How can you not love Teofimo? Yeah. He's calling out the best.
Dares to be great.
He dares to be great, and he's calling out the best pound for pound right now. Terence Crawford is somebody who I admire a lot, someone who is an amazing fighter. I was very impressed by his last performance. And hearing Teofimo, you know, I can see people being like, but not every great fighter out there has always taken great risks. That's what Teofimo's doing. How can you not love the guy? Right. I see him grow over the last years, how he's matured. See how smart he is, you know, inside and outside the ring. He's got everything. He's a full package fighter. So I would love to see that. I would rather see that one than Crawford and Canelo. Yes. Because I want to see greatness. And I think that fight's closer to greatness than Crawford and Canelo, because there's too many weight class of difference.
Right.
Crawford and Teofimo are more similar in weight classes. So
well, we might end up getting the other one, the latter first, because Canelo has said that I'm hearing rumors that he's considering Terence Crawford for a September fight.
It will still be a great fight.
Yeah.
It will still be a great fight.
See.
We're going to see it. Either way, we're seeing it.
All right, Oscar, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. As always, any final words?
Just thank everybody who's been with me, these up and downs over the last couple of years. But like I said before, I'll promise you all the time, every time I step in the ring, I'm going to give my 100% and do whatever it takes to get you that victory.
Fantastic. Well, then, all the best to you, and hopefully we'll be able to catch up with you during Media Week.
100%.
Bye, fight fans.
We need to think of a new advert for freebets.com.
Get your best betting offers from freebets.com.
Yeah, that'll do.
The following deals are now live.